We're on the way to Foshan to record a martial arts video, so we're on the train right now. So if you want to see more of that martial arts video, stick around. Welcome to the Barrett channel, welcome to another video. My name's Lee and I run this channel with my son Ollie. We do food and travel, we do technology and we do opinion. As I said, we're on the way to Foshan now, let's go.
As you know, the Barretts, they love their coffee, and this episode is brought to you by Fact Coffee. They sell these wonderful little travel packs. As long as you got hot water, you're going to be able to get super premium coffee. Link to their Tmall store down in the description if you like to buy some.
So the thing on trains is when you travel on trains, the coffee they serve is not really that good. But with Fact, you can get great coffee anywhere you go. Okay, so we're here in Foshan and we're going to see a Wingchun master. Wingchun is a form of Kung Fu. And the master here is Wingchun. And I tell you what, he's going to need to be careful because if he starts messing with me, mate, I'm going to have him on his back in no time. A bit of a swift kick to the legs and he'll be down. So this is the place. This is where we're going to practice Wingchun.
This martial art is a style of Kung Fu known as Wingchun that was founded in the Guangdong province of China approximately 250 to 300 years ago.
Hang on, I ain't got this going on. They're all going, holy shit.
It's a form of self-defense that utilizes both striking and defending in close-range combat.
God, I'm knackered already, mate.
According to legend, this style of Kung Fu was created by a Buddhist nun named Moi, but it gained more widespread popularity when Grandmaster Ip Man began to teach openly in mainland China and Hong Kong. This is the guy who really brought Kung Fu and Wingchun to the big stage. Martial arts is one of those things where it's kind of like a lifestyle. If you're the kind of person who's into it, then you are taking it damn seriously, and you can just see when that guy is hitting the pads, I don't even know what you call it, but when he's hitting those things, you can just see the passion in his eyes. He's like super into it, and he's obviously been practicing that muscle memory for years and years on end, so I think it's really cool to watch. Deck him, Dad, deck him.
Wow, he blocks them so quick, man. He's like, whoa, that's good, man.
What do you think of this bloke? He's 68 years old and he'd beat you up in a fight.
He'd absolutely deck me, man, because that guy, I was really trying my hardest then to land the punch and I just couldn't because he was so quick. That guy has got reflexes like you don't know, man.
Like you don't know.
It's like, I tell you what, and look at me, I'm out of breath. And this guy's just like, no problem. It's just like, it's so easy.
咁所以就啱練武術，佢就係練嘅人嘅本能反應，瞬間反應。
Many people know of Wingchun through the movie superstar Bruce Lee, who was actually an apprentice of Ip Man back in the day.
How long have you been doing this for?
係啊，我啊50幾年啦，教功夫。
Wow. Did you learn this from your father?
我跟父親學的，我父親是國父。
And did your grandfather do this also?
不。
Oh, just your father.
我父親是國父，他是跟葉問學的，葉問。
Do you have any sons?
我個仔都係現在都係教武術啦。
Will you teach your sons?
Yeah, like his son is also a kung fu coach.
Wow.
佢現在已經係一個總教練啦，係幫我教武術啦。
Nowadays, I don't see so many people doing kung fu. Do you hope that we can keep this tradition alive in China?
一定要推廣，用我哋現在推廣嘅思維係一個責任， 練武術係一個責任，所以我哋練到呢個武術啊，我哋要傳承落去，就係一個責任問題。
Thank you very much
Yeah.
for taking the time to speak to me and showing me those things. I really appreciate it. And I wished I could be like you when I'm 64, 68 too, because it's very impressive. Thank you. I'm all out of breath, look. And he ain't even broke a sweat. So basically what we're going to see now, this guy's going to put some flour on his arms and his hands, and then he's going to punch the sort of dummy as fast as he can. And apparently he can do like between 4 and 5 a second, even though he's 68 years old. So it just shows you how like fit and well trained he is. You know, he's been doing it for like donkey's years, so he's like going to be well good at it basically. So, I'm going to challenge the master. Do you think I can do more punches in 10 seconds than the big man himself? I reckon I can, because I think I'm pretty fast.
All right.
We'll see. Right, I need to limber up, I need to warm up, stretch a bit. Okay, ready?
How was that? How many do you reckon you did?
I reckon about 50.
You reckon you did 5 per second?
I don't know.
Oh.
Did anybody count?
No. Oh dear.
Oh my God.
He's doing you in, mate.
Yeah, he's even fitter, man. I'd be scared of him if he was coming at me.
You challenged him and now he's showing you up.
He's good, man. It makes me nervous. This is the Kung Fu called Wingchun. Wingchun is just one form of martial arts they have in China. And there's many different ones, but Wingchun is one of the most famous ones here in Foshan. And it's all about the sort of control and power. It's not about just punching and kicking, it's just like having control and power. And like a lot of these people here have trained for just many, many years to get to the top of the game. And I'm pretty impressed with it really, because I've done a bit this morning. I'm absolutely shattered. It really is hard work. My arms are a bit sore here. But these guys, they just like pound these wooden sticks for hours on end. And their arms and their limbs must be so hardened to it. And you know, it's good on them, man, good on them.
I tell you what, it's fascinating seeing these guys in their natural habitat. And you can just tell that guy who's 70 has got muscle memory like no tomorrow. You can tell he's been doing that for years and years on end. And I just think it's cool to see these guys. It's cool to see anyone doing something that they're super passionate about. And I think it's more interesting to see something that you're not passionate about yourself, because you just think everyone's so diverse, you know, it's so good that people are so different from each other. And I love that he's out there doing that, and I'm out there doing what I'm doing, and everyone's out there doing what they're doing. I was supposed to be doing the punching today, but unfortunately last night when we were out filming a video and using the drone, we had a little bit of an injury. And I ended up slicing the top off my finger, which wasn't the best thing to do. So I ain't going to be doing any punching today. That's why you're seeing the old man do it instead of me. So I don't want any of you leaving down in the comments giving me hassle for letting the old man do the punching.
So we've finished at the training centre and we've jumped in the car, and we're now going to have a look at the big man's home, and where he plays mahjong and table tennis and worships his ancestors. So let's go and have a look. And I've just put my shades on now because it's well sunny and I'm going to be squinting if I ain't got them on. So where we are now is kind of typical of what you'd see in southern Chinese, sort of not right in the city centre but on the outskirts, and this is where families will come. They'll engage in activities like mahjong, maybe cards, table tennis and that. They'll also have a shrine where they worship their ancestors, and then sort of various outbuildings like these toilets here. And so yeah, it's very, very typical Chinese really. So what we have here, this is like a shrine thing where they worship ancestors, and they burn these incense sticks. And then this here, this is like a kind of fire bucket, and they will burn paper money, and it's kind of like that passes into the afterlife to their ancestors, so they can use that money in the afterlife. This is mahjong, and this is like played so much in Guangdong. So I have no idea how to play, but it looks very interesting. It's kind of like a sophisticated dominoes, I reckon. Okay, so we're looking at some pictures here of some older photographs, and this is his father, who was the first apprentice of Ip Man. And how old is he here?
喺10年前走咗啦，佢走嗰陣時係90。
Did he still do Wingchun when he was 90?
佢嗰陣用打拳同教好多人嘅。
He was still doing it when he was 90 years
I was
old.
doing teaching as well.
Oh, still teaching at 90 years old. Wow. I see this one. It's you here,
呢
right?
個我嘅，呢個就係90年度啦。唔係，呢個係我師傅係國父。
哦，國父，sorry。
國父啲徒弟，呢班都係國父徒弟。咁我哋90年代年老都喺呢個位置。
So I hope that gives you a bit of insight into the Kung Fu style of Wing Chun here in Foshan. And that does bring us to the end of the video. So if you did like this video, give us a thumbs up. If you like the channel in general, hit that subscribe button. But as always, for now, take care.